Have you ever wanted to achieve this film-like look in your videos for social media? Well, I just discovered this plugin called Dehancer, which exactly does that. But before we continue, if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Nico. I create video about camera gear, audio equipment, and desk setups. I am not a professional photographer or videographer. I used to professionally edit at a podcast company, but all the opinions in this channel is from a perspective of an everyday tech dad. Now, back to the video. Now, first of all, some disclaimers. Again, I am not a professional videographer, much more have experience shooting on film. I don't know if you consider that film like those mini DV tapes that we use on camcorders to shoot family videos. Number two, I am not a technical colorist. I'm not a technical video person. I do videos for content creation on social media. So I don't know how to critique this plugin technically, so this is not going to be a review, but rather this will be a video of me just showing you how it looks like, the features of Dehancer on the footage that I shot. And I'm just going to show you the 4 features that I use the most, which is the film emulation, the grains, the bloom, and halation. Now, when researching about Dehancer, I've read some comments from people that say the film emulation on the software doesn't really look like the film. Again, I can't comment on that, and I think that's the reason that Dehancer has a space in the content creation world, because a lot of us who could not achieve a film look by using the native color tools of, let's say, Premiere Pro, Final Cut, or DaVinci Resolve, will find it easier to use Dehancer instead of achieving these looks manually. With having said that, let's try Dehancer. Alright, so here is an SLOG 3 footage that I took, and let me just show you how I usually color correct and color grade my footages. So here it is. This is how I usually correct them. And this is what it looks like if I use the film stocks of Dehancer. So you've got Kodak Vision 3. There's a ton of choices here. I just used a couple, I think 4 for this example. Now let me take one of the film stocks and add some grain to make it more film-like, and you can see it here. Now, one of the features I use here in Dehancer is halation, which is a red color fringing. As you can see, it's just subtle, but it added somewhat of a red glow around the more contrasty images here in the shot. And this is halation again, but I will add a bloom effect, which, if you're not familiar with bloom, it's like this glowing effect around the highlights of your shot. And here is a comparison of just the film stock on the left and everything that I discussed in this video on the right. Alright, I was supposed to publish this video around 2 weeks ago, but then I was told that Dehancer has a mobile app. So I said I had to check that out before posting my video. So Dehancer is available on both the iPhone and the iPad. And the Dehancer app isn't just like any other app that applies filters. Again, this is, a scientifically researched method of applying these film simulations to your images. And overall, the colors and the tools that you get on the phone are the same tools that you get on the desktop version of the app. And what's nice about the mobile app is you get both photo and video editing capabilities. Unlike in the desktop versions where you have to purchase a Dehancer app or plugin specifically for the software that you are using. Now, let me just quickly show you how the app interface looks like. And again, I'll use the same tools that I used in my previous videos. All right, so first let's open Dehancer, and then we choose video. Let me choose this. And there, it's that easy to load a clip onto the app. And now you've got presets already. So you've got Agfa, Fuji, Kodak. Again, the same film simulations that I showed you in the desktop app. Now let's just go with Agfa Color 100. So right now I am on presets, but you can go to edit and you can manually adjust all these settings. You can change your film simulation, here the boost, gamma correction, color boost. For those of you who are more technical than me, you probably know how to manipulate all of these. Again, what I use most is the film grain. So here you go. The color, the highlights, the midtones. So what I usually use is just the amount. So as you can see, there, as you can see, it's over exaggerated, the film grain. If you want that look, let me go to 30, around that area. Halation, again, as I've explained earlier, you know, it's the red tint. You can just toggle. Now it's all sliders, so it's, you know, easy. Bloom, let me put that high. And you've got these two tools, Film Breathe and Gate Weave, which you won't find in the photo editor of the app, because this is specifically for video. Film Breathe is when, you know, the exposure of the image slightly fluctuates because of the change in the exposure of the film. And I don't know how to like really explain this, but it's when you watch film, like video that is from the film, it's like there's slight change in the exposure. It's because of this. It's called the Film Breathe. And the Gate Weave, this again, I don't know how to explain this, but these are obviously, these are video tools, which, you know, you can't find in the photo editor of the app. Now let's try to choose a photo that we can edit. So let's say this. So as we can see, I think it applied, yeah, the last edits. So it applied the settings that I did from the last edit. So I can change that to, let's say, Agfa Color 10. Then I could, again, change the film grain amount. There you go. As you can see, the halation. Let's see if we can see it here. Not much prominent. The bloom, impact, there you go. Vignette, there. And that's how you use Dehancer in the mobile app. Now, if you're interested in getting the desktop version of Dehancer, you can click the link in the description and use my code, which is also in the description, to get a 10% discount from the original price. And for the mobile app, it is an annual subscription fee. So just go to the App Store, download the app, pay for the subscription, and you can use it right away. So if you are someone who is trying to get that film look in an easy way, then I think Dehancer is something that you should really consider getting. And if you're interested in videos about camera gear, audio equipment, and desk setups, I highly encourage you to check out my other videos here.